I thought you were going to talk first today. I've been talking first. I was waiting for you.
Okay.
I thought
Hello.
You missed it. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Empty Nester Menu Pickers.
I'm Mel.
I'm Don.
And we're the...
We already said we're the Empty Nesting.
Empty Nesty.
Off to a great start this evening.
It's a little nesty.
A little bit.
We're not a little nesty. I did decide to play again. You may hear those squeaking. Because it's raining and icky out. And autumn has come and the temperatures dropped. So Dash doesn't get any walk. His hair's too long to walk him in the rain. He gets drenched and it's icky.
But there is good news for Cleveland. The Guardians are going to go in
playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to the playoffs.
Ah.
So that'll be exciting to see
I still
the
think
city.
they're the Indians, but whatever.
Yeah, I know. But hey, it's a Cleveland team going to the playoffs. Always an exciting thing and good thing for the city.
Yeah, we should get tickets. I think they go on sale tomorrow.
Yeah, we can try.
We could go to a playoff game. I don't know. Have we been to a playoff game? You may have been. I don't think I have been.
I think I went to one against the Red Sox several years ago. We lost. Maybe I shouldn't go.
But we can't watch it on TV, so we should go to one because we cut the cable.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Update. There you go. And do we have to explain what we do again? Have we done that a couple times?
I think we've already done that. They know what we do.
Okay, go back to episode 1 if you want to know the story on how we got the menus.
We've got some menus, blah, 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 blah. We pick one at random, blah, 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 blah. We go to that place, blah, 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 blah.
If it's there.
If it's there. If
it
not,
exists.
we are creative.
Did the one you picked exist?
No. They never do. I am jinxed. I always pick the ones.
I picked one or two. I mean, Hooters exists, it's just not around here.
Oh, you had to bring that up again. That's a sore spot.
That's like episode 11, 12, something like that, 13.
Look up the Hooters episode.
Yeah.
It was it was a dark place. It was a dark time for me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You picked
East Side Mario's.
Which I thought was a cool Italian restaurant back in the day, in the 90s.
It was.
Anyways, it had cool decor inside.
Yeah. And I think
there was, you were sitting outside, so it was pretty cool.
And there's a Statue of Liberty inside, wasn't there? It had a New York thing.
It had like a little Statue of Liberty in it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought it was cool, and the food was pretty good, so I'm surprised they went under, but it was a chain. And they didn't. I can't say they went under. They didn't completely go under. It's a Canadian chain. Canada. So if you're in Canada, like Toronto, or they have several throughout Canada. If you're in Canada, you can eat at one, but I don't know if it's the same as it was here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we did look it up, and there was a brew house in where they are now. Where they used to be is now a brew house. And we've done so many brew houses and bars that we kind of went with the Italian theme on this one. So.
And I had a brilliant idea.
I do have to admit.
So we were looking at East Side Mario's. There is an Italian place in Akron, legendary, called Luigi's. Mario, Luigi.
Yeah, if you do video games, you'll understand. If you don't,
Most people know who Mario is. Mario, Nintendo Mario.
Super Mario.
Boing, 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 boing.
And his brother Luigi.
Yep.
They're plumbers.
So...
And they're about this big. And they go...
Well, they're about that big. Drains. But then when they have a mushroom, they get this big.
Then they don't fit down the drain.
Yeah, what's with the mushrooms? Why does a mushroom make them bigger?
Well, maybe because there's like fungi growing in our pipes. I don't know.
I don't know either. But regardless, we thought that sounded like a great...
I was like, cool. Let's go to Luigi's because we've been wanting to go there anyways. Mm-hmm. And it's, what 1950... Darn, it said on the wall. I think we got it on the wall there.
I think we did, but...
It's in one of our videos. I can put it in here if I... Yeah.
Luigi's is a great place.
We got it on the video.
Yeah,
or
great
I
place.
mentioned it on the video.
Here we are inside Luigi's. We're seated near the bar area.
Near the door area.
You can see the large murals on the wall of Italy.
You see all the glowing.
And all the same. There's a huge list of people Many of them famous, of course, that have come here to Luigi's. A lot of bowlers go bowling. Maybe because of Riviera Lanes, where they have the PBA Tour.
Are they still?
Yeah. And they have Coke products. Hooray.
1949 I've been here.
1949. Awesome.
We can get a t-shirt.
Yep. Kind of a cool feature. They have this little sign up there that has a little Budweiser cart that's going around in the light. Yeah, the Clydesdales. And we're not sure what that is, but okay. Yeah, and it's been in Akron for years.
Yeah. Long time, same spot.
Yeah, we went there.
There's stuff that built around it.
Yeah. We went there when we were in college and maybe a little bit thereafter, and then we kind of moved out of town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we went there. The thing is, we never used to carry cash. And now that we do yard sales, we carry more cash with us. But Luigi's is still no credit card. So
yeah.
Cash or check. So grab the checkbook or hit the ATM because you're going to need either one of those to eat at Luigi's.
But I think that also helps keep their prices down because their prices are very reasonable.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they've gone up that much since we ate there. So last, they kept it pretty reasonable. Yeah.
So I had the
and it was crowded.
Very crowded for a Thursday night, especially.
It was crowded, and it was Browns game night. So I think a lot of people were coming in picking up pizza.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then most of the tables were full. I think there was only 1 or 2 open when we got there.
Yeah.
They're like 6, maybe.
6 what?
O'clock.
Oh yeah, about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So right at the rush time, but yeah, they found us a booth, sat us down, and server was nice. I had the baked lasagna.
I had a combo.
Yeah, ravioli and
rigatoni, I think.
Was that it?
I think it was rigatoni and ravioli combo.
With like a layer of cheese on top.
Not a layer of cheese, like
5 layers of cheese.
Like a chunk of cheese on top because I couldn't even cut through it. Very cheese heavy, but that's what you get with the baked, and it was good though. And you
had the salad as well with cheese.
Right,
which I think was cheese with a little bit of lettuce.
You know, I didn't know we got bread. We also got bread. If I'd have known that, I would not have got a salad because it was a lot of food that way. I got the small portion of the meal, and with the salad, and then we got bread, and then we got bread twice actually. So I was pretty full by the end of the meal.
Yeah,
I could have skipped the salad, but. The salad wasn't the great part, but the dinner itself was good. Dinner. And the warm bread was good to go with it, and there's a lot of sauce and cheese.
They do Italian, and they do Italian very well.
And they had Coke products, so there you go. That's you.
Yeah, definitely. So Luigi's, there's no way I can't give Luigi's 2 thumbs up.
Oh yeah,
it is.
We still love Luigi's.
It's a very good restaurant. Highly recommend it.
We didn't get there when we lived in Brexville, or now. We're closer again, so
yeah.
About 15 minutes.
I don't know why though. I never remember it. I never remember. Hey, let's go to Luigi's.
Like on the edge of town. It's over by the Akron station, the CVSR station, and we don't normally go like. If we're in downtown, it's usually like Main Street. It's not out on the edge towards Perkins, so. We don't normally go that way.
Right.
And it's kind of hidden back there.
It's
you
hidden.
gotta go down Howard Street, and then you make the first right there. I don't know exactly what the street's called, but they've kind of built up around it. So you have to drive down the street to actually see it. They actually built like a courtyard hotel there.
Right.
And there wasn't like a business building next to that. You used to, like, from the Luigi's parking lot, you'd look right at the CVSR station.
Right.
And before that, it was just a grassy kind of area. And now you just look at the courtyard.
All right. We are here. So, Eastside Mario's is no longer around. So, we So since we couldn't get Mario, we decided to go to Luigi's. It's an Italian place just as well. So yeah, pretty neat little area. Luigi's has been around forever in the Akron area.
I remember bicycle. I don't know.
I remember coming to Luigi's.
Yeah, that's before that wasn't here.
No, that wasn't there before. It was pretty much just Luigi's back in the day. I remember coming here with my parents when I went to the University of Akron.
North Side Station for the train, the CBSR.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, there wasn't this much art.
But yeah, old school Italian.
On, video game theme.
We
Mario
did.
and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
We're not at the Summer or Winter Olympics, right?
No. All right.
We're not going to smash anything.
In we go.
But I mean, you're inside. There aren't any really windows to look out, so
You-
it doesn't matter.
You have
There's
to
enough
know.
things to look at on the walls of Luigi's that you don't need to look outside.
Yeah, you have to know it's there.
Right.
If
You don't
you-
just drive by it.
No, you don't just drive by Luigi's. You don't find it by accident. You have to know it's up this hill over here, and that's where it's at.
You might have been able to find it previously before they built the courtyard and stuff, because if you were going to the train station,
Maybe.
you'd see it.
Right.
Because that was the boarding for, I think it still is for Polar Express, I believe.
I think so.
But there's no more Polar Express. It's now the North Pole Adventure. You may see Trev.
But yeah, definitely good food. Highly recommended. If you've never been to Luigi's and you're somewhere around in Akron, you owe it to yourself to go there at least once. It's a little hole in the wall, great food, cash on.
Yeah. The decor has not changed in
No,
50 years.
no. Italian murals and really unique decor.
Part of the walls
You'll
were
see that in the
mural, and
video.
then the other part was memorabilia. So I can't even say the word.
Yeah,
Memorabilia.
memorabilia.
Yeah, and some cool accents.
Yeah. So this would probably be a good time to
Yeah, I don't know
splice
if
that
we
video
said-
in. Also here at our specific tables, an old picture of Akron. We're looking north on Main Street to Browery, the present site of the Civics Theater.
Thank you.
And even then they were going out of business sales, as you can see.
And then they got Pam's. That's another local joint.
Another local, Pab's Creamery. They sell their own salad dressing. You see the menu and the bread that we got for our meal just came.
They had a jukebox at the far end. It was kind of hard that we would have been able to get to it because we really had to go in between tables to get to
Right.
it. We were sitting back there. We probably would have played it, but somebody played it because I don't know if we explained it in the. You just took a video of it or a picture of
You
it.
think I was taking video.
Video. I was sitting on the side where I looked out the door, and I noticed above the door there's like a puppet stage kind of thing with curtains, and I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of a cool item, and well, I didn't know it actually worked. So somebody, I believe it is hooked up to the jukebox. When somebody plays the music on the jukebox, the curtains open up.
And there's a little band inside of little
It
people,
lights up,
marionettes or whatever
the
you want to
curtains
call them.
open, and it goes while the song's playing, and then it closes the curtains again when the song's over. So
Pretty neat.
That was a cool feature because I didn't think that actually worked. I thought it was just like decor up there, and then I'm like, hey, it's working. So I think you got a little bit of video of it.
I did. There's apparently a little show that comes on every now and then. Oh. What time is it? And it's also really neat. Along the wall, they had pictures of famous people who've been there, and a letter even from the one I liked. They had the chief of police from New York LaGuardia, who the vice president apparently got some pizzas from Luigi before he flew back into LaGuardia.
Yeah, it's like the 70s, right?
In the 70s.
Or 60s.
Yeah, this is a while ago. I can't even remember which vice president it was. Mondale? Maybe. But
yeah, it was the 80s.
Yeah, they flew into LaGuardia and said, "Oh, you can have the rest of the pizza." And the pizzas by then were a couple hours old, and they still had them, and they really liked it enough that they actually sent a letter out back to Luigi saying how much they enjoyed it. Kind of a neat story.
Yeah, we didn't have pizza. You went there for lunch today, and you said you had the pizza. It was all right.
Yeah, through my office.
I guess a lot of people like it because can't tell you how many pizzas we saw going out the door that night.
There was a lot of pizza, and it was good.
I think our favorite pizza now is Farinacci's.
Definitely.
We'll give another shout out to them.
Yeah, definitely. Farinacci's is
We
my number one now.
went there with my parents the other day, and even my parents were like, new favorite pizza place.
Yeah, I would definitely go there again. No problems, no questions asked.
Yeah, so we got plenty of Italian in this area.
Yep.
Apparently, if you live in northern Florida, southern Georgia, there's not very good Italian.
No.
So
that's what your family.
We always have to do Italian when my family comes to town.
We'll have to take
one to Farinacci's or Luigi's. So.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew will love that.
Yeah.
Andrew, if you're watching, shout out. You'll love Farinacci's.
Yeah, we got to take him to Europa.
Your restaurant, Europa.
Farinacci's.
Because I can see Andrew.
They're coming next summer.
Yeah, I can see Andrew putting on the fur jacket, fur coat, and going in for a drink.
Right now, they're trying to avoid.
I'll join you.
Hurricane Ian.
Ian, yeah.
So that's
barreling through Florida
unfortunately, right, but hopefully everybody's okay there.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. That's never a good thing. Hurricanes.
No. That's an understatement.
No, not a good thing. Tornadoes they're like spur of the moment. Well, actually, hurricanes can spur tornadoes because that happened last year. I know, like the next street over from my cousin in St. Mary's, Florida or Georgia. The tail end of the storm of tail end of the hurricane spawned tornadoes. And it was a street over. So that's crazy. So, hurricanes are not good.
All right. Takeout menu. Luigi's.
Oh, that's what our server got. I think she thought we were kind of crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I think she's gave us that look like, are you serious?
Yeah, I think she's a little older, and we said YouTube, and she's like, what? Okay, whatever. So she was nice enough though to say, "Oh, I think we have some takeout menus." So
we were asking for something cool, and then we got a really cool decor on the front of the menu.
Yeah.
So it's a very Italian decor.
And we had also had.
I saved my menu. So
yeah, the little placemat. Well, it's a placemat.
It's a paper one.
I'd hardly classify
like
that as
stealing. Wizard. They're paper.
Yeah.
But I did steal it.
So
I took it. How's that?
Nothing too fancy from this one.
No, yeah, we had a hard time coming up with it. And then I'm like, duh, we should have got a pizza box. We could add it to our collection.
Yeah.
We're just going to have a wall of pizza boxes. But they're kind of cool. I don't know. Luigi's had Luigi's on the top of it. I saw people carrying it out. I don't know if they had their story, but... Well, if we go back. Anyway, we got to pick a menu because I think we talked about Luigi's long enough.
The box. No? Yep, yeah. Absolutely.
By the time I put videos in, it's going to be half an hour. And I have to pick one, and I don't know what kind to get. I don't know if I want to get a thick one. We still have to go to the Golden Lamb, and that one's a thick one.
That was a thick one.
Should I do a paper one? What did I do last time? What did I have last time I picked?
I don't know.
Last time I picked...
Hornblowers.
No, that was you.
That was me? Oh.
Oh, I went with the laminated and got the Depot in the Quaker Square. So I'm going to go with a paper one, and we'll see what this one is. And Eagle Tavern. Calvin Wood Caterer.
We'll show it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see where it is. I always pick what was a story. I never. What's the word I'm looking for?
Never a normal one.
No, I never.
Well, this might be an issue because I think it's up in the Henry
Dearborn,
Ford.
Michigan.
Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh, Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village. Do you think that's still open? You think they still attack? We were there several times with the kids when they were little. We took Flat Stanley one time.
That's right.
Flat Stanley went on the Model T.
I think this is the first time you've busted out the bifocals for a video.
Well, I usually don't have my contacts in, and I just like hold it up like this. But I have my contacts in right now, so it makes my eyes bluer too, I think.
So the Eagle has landed.
So Eagle Tavern is in Dearborn, Michigan, at the you can tell it's older because it says Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village, and they now call it the Henry Ford. Like when we took the kids there, they call it the Henry Ford. They don't call it Henry Ford Museum. So we'll have to look it up and see if they still have the. I mean, when we go out to Bowling Green, it's not super far from there.
No.
But
we'll have to take a look, see if it still exists.
I don't think we're going there tomorrow.
No, probably not.
Yeah, that's usually our night out.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't exist, maybe we'll still go to dinner. If it does exist, we may want to try and get there.
Or we find something having to do with eagles, something having to do
or
with Henry
eat at a
Ford.
museum here.
You never know what we might do.
There is a car museum.
We're crazy.
There's a Crawford Auto Museum, but I don't think they have food inside. I don't know if they still have many cars there. Anyway, I could read this whole thing.
No, don't.
But I guess not.
All right, so we'll figure it out from here.
It's a little
We'll let
story
you know
about
how it goes.
traveling. I don't know if I showed that part with the little stagecoach. So it's if you want to freeze frame the thing, you might be able to read it. It's a story about transportation in the stagecoach and the progress of transportation.
Well, while she reads, the Eagle Tavern. Have you heard of it? Have you ever been there?
We went there, and I don't remember hearing of it. Of course, we had the kids, and
No, we wouldn't have
We
eaten
ate it
anywhere
like-
fancy.
we would eat at like Red Robin or something where we'd get balloons.
And
I
crayons.
mean, and one time the balloon blew away. That was a whole fiasco.
Oh God, was that up? Is that?
I
when
think
we
that
went
was
there?
in Michigan.
I think I had to drive back to the Red Robin, get another
No,
balloon.
I think that was in Michigan.
What you do for your kids. Kids, if you're watching, like this video. For me going out and getting you another balloon. All right?
I
Well,
wonder if they moved it there from somewhere. I'll keep reading.
Okay.
We'll update you in the next, what is this called? Video, right?
video.
The follow-up video. We'll let you know what we did and I'll summarize the story. How's that?
Sounds good. All right.
Until we eat again and come up with a jingle.
Until we...
No.
Okay, I'm not going to do
Oh,
that.
you woke the dog up.
All right, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye.